The Canopy.
I am Pearly and I'm here to see the Canopy of Eyes by the Galloping Cuckoos. Hashtag excited!
Here we go, darling. There we are. You might need to scooch down, my darlings. Huddle up together. Get to know each other. Believe me, you'll know each other by the end of it. There we are, darling. This is for you. There we are, darling. You naughty people finding out about the Yes, of course you. First time. Come on in.
Enjoy, my dear. Make your way over to the
That's it.
bag.
Collect a mask for yourself. I know, this is a big boy. Hong Kong. Come on in.
Okay, so we're here with the Galloping Cuckoos and I just wanted to ask a few questions about the Canopy of Eyes. What is it about?
Mainly to do with a take on social networking sites and how they have changed the way that we live our lives.
Okay.
And also thinking about how not just the way we communicate with each other, but the physiological changes it has on us, that we engage with each other mentally, our physical changes it's going to have on us in the future. So yeah.
But her survival instincts prevail as we, now the army of onlookers, watch, observe, learn. Done. We finally exhale.
You know, when you're sitting on the internet or whatever, you're not physically there, so you feel like you can do whatever you want.
True.
You feel like, so you kind of have this mask on you, so you can literally behave how you want to
But
behave.
people
So
on
we
Twitter
kind
say
of
horrible things about people. What
yeah,
about
there's all
trolls?
that.
Yeah.
Exactly. So it's kind of like people feel like they can do whatever they want.
Yeah.
So by giving people masks, it gives them this opportunity to parade around, be who they want. No one knows who they are. You know, obviously if you've arrived as someone that you know, but you're
They're
kind of
displaying
all anonymous
themselves.
and you can display yourself. And this is why we have lots of displaying throughout, promenading. You know, we talk about being birds and plumes.
Whenever you're ready, off you go. Oh, and yes. And as you can see, the stork takes his proud walk along the riverbank with the bird of paradise next to him. That's it. They do a little fancy footwork to perhaps attract the VIPs, to make them look at them a bit like, oh, look at that. Bird of paradise, don't you worry. He's an eccentric one, that one over there. And then perhaps
You're portraying yourself in the way that you want to be seen and you want to be perceived, but at that moment in time, that's how you want to be seen and want to be seen. But then later, you know, you might think, actually, that's not who I am anymore, and I don't want to be that person anymore, but it's too late. You've shown us, you know, your true colours.
bird of paradise, you shake your tail feathers like you've never shaken them before. And as you approach the last steps of your catwalk, you turn to the VIPs and give them one final gesture of mating. Oh!
We move around like a pack.
Yeah.
We're a pack of women, and we're, you know, even like looking at people going around, who are we going to pick out?
So we've got Yobi here. So what did you think of the show?
I loved it. I liked the interactive aspect of it, the comedy, the singing, most of all. Also like the 80s feel as well, sort of like.
And all like the glitter of the music and the dance.
Exactly. All the glam. 80s glam. It's loads of fun.
I also noticed they took you away to like the VIP section.
Yeah, they did. I'm not sure what spurred that on. Just they picked me
smelled
out in
great.
the crowd.
Didn't you get it?
Yeah, apparently so. It was my musks, and they just like spotted me out in the crowd. So there was that whole interactive aspect about it that I really enjoyed.
She lures easily, taking prey to her fathomless lair. She primps and she prees, making a show for all to be seen. She carves out her net. Let's never forget who she is.
In a world where you can connect like that with someone, there is a huge lack of connection.
Yeah. So there's no eye contact in that, is that you're separated from
there's
that.
no
It's interaction
obligation
without interacting,
and
actually.
responsibility of that person.
And how
you're
lonely
connecting
that is. So although you think that you're corresponding with someone or you're interacting in that way,
really you're isolated and it's a very lonely place. Well, it can be a very lonely place.
Lovely. Yes. Oh, there it is. Oh, yes. Just splendid. Look at that. Dropping £6 instantly.
We didn't want to, though, create a show about the online world, like because it's actually a much bigger theme and topic. Like that's just one aspect of it, really, and of what we're talking about, because it's infiltrated now in our lives in its entirety, because that's the whole point of that line, which is we can't go back. Like we now live in it amongst that now. You know, there's no communicating or existing in a world without all of those things. We know we're being watched. Mm-hmm. You know that every single thing you do or say you have to sign off, back yourself up. Yeah. So because you're in fear of getting it wrong, someone telling you off, there's such knock-on effects.
You think you know me. You've analysed the way I'm smiling and how I'm holding myself. You've decided what thoughts I'm thinking and what emotions I'm feeling. You've imagined the conversations that are happening around me. At first, I liked it.
How would you want, like, ideally, would you want your audience to leave? Like, what kind of thought would you want to provoke within them? What feelings and thoughts do you want to provoke?
I think a lot of our work is about human connection. So it's about getting them to think about leaving, how they communicate with people, how they connect with people. Yeah. However that manifests, it's up to them. But just knowing that we can make eye contact, we can look at someone that we've never met before in the eye, and that's fine. Yeah. You know, we don't have to put a barrier up and put a mask up and present an altered version of ourselves.
I also think it's about being mindful of how you act and in what situation. Okay. And if you, just because you click on something and you see it, you're kind of then implicit in it, and people don't align their behaviour online with their behaviour, that they do things they would never do in the street. Yeah. And I think people are starting to really become aware of that, but technology's gone forward so much, and I think sort of the law and social kind of like things going, oh, that's really dangerous, we need to do something about that. It's wildfire, it's out of control.
Yeah. We all ended up in flames, we watched away afar, spectators on this hunt, rich pickings running past our door, plucked out the burning rain. Ash fell on our noses and smoke it filled our lungs. Our only hope was the price to be caught. We all ended up in flames. It's burning like wildfire, spreading like wildfire, spreading like wildfire, spreading like wildfire. She said, we said, they said, he said, shh, ha ha ha, shh, ha ha. I said, you said, stop this fire, roar, roar.